Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio. Your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Hello and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. My name is Dr. Madeline Chan. I'm going to be with you with our guest today, which I will share with you, our special guest. But I wanted to first say welcome to USA Global TV and Radio viewers on our YouTube channel. Of course, for Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Facebook as well. So for today's episode on the Film and Music Show, we have a very exciting, beautiful guest. She's actually been on the as a guest before previously. So I'm just going to tell a little bit about her, and then we're going to bring this beautiful woman. She's a goddess. Her name is Victoria Beale. She's known as a serial entrepreneur, a super golden connector in celebrity, non-established, and brand connector as well. She's founded Business Life Limited. She has shared 3,000 high-profile events she's been part of and organized. And she has friends all over the world, from celebrities, A-list celebrities, to B-list celebrities even, to CEOs, big corporate companies, to entrepreneurs. And her passion and her heart and her mission is to bring a new form of business communications through her business, the Business Growth Crowd. But I'm going to let Victoria share with you about this. So let's bring on the lovely Victoria Beale.
Oh, hi, Madeline. Lovely to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Dr. Jacalyn, as well.
Good evening, Victoria. So for our viewers, can you share a little bit about yourself?
Right. Well, I'm a proud mum of 5 children, as well as being a business owner and super connector. I have, as you've quite rightly pointed out, curated and promoted and implemented over 3,000 live in-person events, and also in sort of lockdown times, I've done a few hundred online workshop sessions, masterclasses, global networking. So that's kind of like my events experience. I did 20 years in recruitment as well, in the corporate world. Prior to all of that, and more recently, yes, we have relaunched, let's call it Business Live Mark II, which is the Business Growth Crowd, with my new business partners, Chris Beswick, Nikki Beswick, and yes, we're going to share some exciting updates in this interview today.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Very precise, wonderful in every way. So the Business Growth Crowd, Victoria, with your team, Chris and Nikki, and yourself, what inspired you to create the mothership, the Business Growth Crowd, and why?
Well, it was my own experience, really, I suppose, and meeting so many, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people in my business career, having done so many events, it's actually given me relationships with tens of thousands of people in different countries, as you know. But in terms of why we're doing this is when I set up in business myself, I didn't have like the mentors, the coaches, I would say the right people around me any one time. I did work with some great people, and obviously I had some great people around me who helped me do various things like expos and business clubs and so on and so forth. But in terms of the actual nitty gritty of scaling and running a business, sort of people who have globalization skills, people who've already scaled global businesses, I needed that. And I guess, what the Business Growth Crowd is for me is a one community where we can give you access to mentors who are thought leaders. We can give you access to money and funding, because every business needs some money at some point to grow further. We can give you access to media, we can give you access to matchmaking, and we can give you access to motivation, which is peer-to-peer networking. And as you know, Madeline, because you're one of our founding partners, it's a great group of people. I do hand select them as well. It's not for everyone. And we have more recently opened up to the entertainment world to help aspiring film directors, producers, writers, musicians, people in the creative arts and fashion as well, to join us, so we can actually give them all those business skills that are the sort of solid foundation of business growth.
Lovely. Thank you for sharing that, Victoria. So with regards to the Business Growth Crowd, everything, when there's a brand or any entrepreneur has a mission and a statement, what would you say is your mission, your global mission and statement that represents the Business Growth Crowd?
Wow. Okay. Well, we've said a few things along these lines, but I would say the mission is to help high growth entrepreneurs who are seeking rapid globalization to do this in a faster, more accelerated way without making all the mistakes that I've made myself. Probably not an official mission statement, but that's what I'm trying to convey. So I'll ask ChatGPT later to make me a proper one.
Love how you're down to earth and you're so humble and you're so connected. It's beautiful. It really is, Victoria. So how do you manage to juggle being a serial entrepreneur, golden globe, golden connector in every way, and the Business Growth Crowd and the elite crowd funding? How do you manage to juggle these roles?
Well, my focus at the moment actually is building strategic partnerships, like with yourself, with other key people, other celebrities. As you know, we just recently welcomed the wonderful Dee Anderson, who is the daughter of Jerry and Sylvia Anderson, who created Thunderbirds, which is a huge sci-fi hit in the UK and globally. And it's their 60-year anniversary this year. So we're really delighted to have Dee on board as our first proper global celebrity ambassador. And that will hopefully encourage more celebrity and public figures and more people from the entertainment world. So the way that I kind of, as you say, juggle these things is, we'll set the vision up, and then you get the right people to join you on your particular bus, as I call it. So let's call it the Business Growth Crowd bus. You call it the mothership. But if we get the right people at the initial stages on the mothership, then it kind of starts to self-perpetuate. And, actually, I'll come on to it later, the new partnership that I wanted to announce today, that we've literally finalized this evening, will obviously enable me to be able to do these things. You can't do these things alone. And I created this little saying called, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it certainly wasn't built by one Roman either. So I've had to surround myself with people who have already walked the walk, they've already created the pathway, and now they're helping me as a aspiring entrepreneur to walk down it, and in turn I can help all our members do the same. So it's a wonderful evergreen self-perpetuating model, and hopefully this time next year we'll be in the sort of hundreds of thousands of members. That's what we're hoping for.
And what's wonderful about it, Victoria, is that you're just so natural with how you're just so down to earth and just natural explaining it. It's almost it's real. It's real that's coming from it. It's not rehearsed spiel. It's real. It's authentic and really real. And that's what's really important in the way of the entertainment industry. So we have the film and music show, and you are here as the guest here, and wonderful. So in what way can the business growth crowd help the entertainment industry?
Well, as I say, there's show business and there's business. Okay, they've got two things in common, and that's the business point. Okay, so what we can do is we can help anyone in the show business or in the entertainment sector find funding for films, and we can create a nice pathway to help them do that. I've just today spoken to a guy. He's a writer. He's developed a wonderful screenplay, an amazing storyline. But he's really at the first base. We haven't got a cast yet. We don't have director or producer yet. So he's like, help. And I'm like, join us and you'll meet the right people. We will help you. This is the cost, So it's very, we've just created the £20 a month, which I think is like, what is it, $30 a month to join the crowd. It's very inexpensive. But by doing that, you'll get the right people around you from day one. What I've seen in the entertainment world, which is quite shocking, is there's a lot of people out there who are sort of trying to get money from people and almost play on their weakness, which is the unknown. If people aren't educated or don't understand how to get to the next base, let's use film making as an example, then there's a lot of people out there who will exploit them. And we're kind of against all of that. So we create something low cost. We bring the right quality, really good quality people into the network who know exactly what they're talking about, who won't screw people over. And then we'll match them with the members who join and help them, as I said before, to not make all those mistakes and to not waste loads of money on things they don't need. And that's what I'm very passionate about, is actually making sure that we look after these people and they're not exploited, because it happens all the time, particularly in the entertainment world. So going back to your question, this is the reason why we've done it. We're also working very closely, and Patricia Litchfield, who is setting up an amazing charity for the mental health side of the entertainment world, which is well needed. So, we're very much into this health and wealth thing. So we want to make sure that people's mental health, whether it's in entertainment world or the business world, is taken care of, because then the wealth will follow. And that's also very important to us.
And with what you were saying, following and adding to that, in the way that the entertainment industry, a lot of lawyers are required for certain contracts that come up. And
Correct.
Then, of course, you've got all the networking events, and you go to spending so much money in sending your material to offices that the person that you really want them to see your product or your creative project won't even get to see it. So with that, Victoria, it's fantastic with your team for the business growth crowd, in the way that for £20 a month, think about how much, if you go to a pub and you go see a band, or you want to go see that that those talent scouts are going to be there. So you're there having your drinks, piling the drinks on, and then suddenly they come along and you've drunk so much you've kind of forgotten what you want to really say to them or express to them.
Exactly. And this is the thing. We're totally online, Maddie. As you know, we're totally global. You don't even have to leave your house, your apartment, your studio. you can just dial in to our global sessions and meet more people, meet the right people in the industry, not just in the entertainment world, but in other, demographics, marketing, IT, everything. And we also run masterclasses online so they can educate themselves more. And we do the members meetings online. So everything is online. Now and again, we might do some in-person events, and we might do more next year as the membership starts to grow further. But for now, you're absolutely right. It's how much, we say bang for our buck. So really, really, you know what I'm saying? But I said buck because we're on with the US TV. So, you need to be able to maximize that money. Need to make it stretch in the early days. You don't have a massive pot of money that you can just keep going to networking events with. And as you say, going to the pub or the bars and, drinking the cocktails. So we have to be, we're business people here at the end of the day. We have to make sure that money is spent wisely. So by joining it, as you say, $20, $30 a month, we feel that it's good value, and it's maximizing the bang for the buck. Hopefully, if I've explained that well.
For the bang for the buck, for sure. Golden treasures. I myself, and I know we're not really meant to say this as our own reference, but I will say this because it will help so many people out there. I myself am a creative, a singer, songwriter, and wanting to connect to people in the industry in that field. So I joined the Business Growth Crowd. On the first day I joined, I connected to Deborah Wooten, who has the SIFCA Culture and Art Festival. So with joining there and reconnecting to Deborah, because I lost contact with her, and then I reconnected through the Business Growth Crowd, she then, we caught up with what we were doing, and then she offered me to go there and perform and do songwriting. So what I'm saying, and I'm trying to explain for everyone out there, is it's $20, but what is $20 when you are receiving and experiencing meeting people that you wouldn't normally have met, and for them to actually listen to what you're bringing forward? Because what's fantastic about this, Victoria, Chris and Nikki, is the fact that you bring celebrities in for workshops and people that are members of the light package, of all the packages, which we'll go on to explaining about the packages in a minute, are able to have that experience of speaking to and asking questions to obtain the guidelines and wisdom of that person that is established in their field. How wonderful is that? And that's commendable in every way. So I've only been a member a few months, but a few months has given me a lot of opportunities. And brilliant. For anyone out there, it will give you a lot of opportunities. So celebrities you can't meet every day, but you can meet them on this platform. You can hear them, and then with the meetings once every 2 weeks, every other week. Is that right? Every other week? Yeah.
Yeah, for the members meeting. Yeah.
And what's wonderful about you, Victoria, is that you let everyone open out who they are, what they represent, and what they're bringing into this, and what they're looking for to help evolve their business. But what's wonderful is if we have something on our mind, on our hearts, we share it. So it's a beautiful community as well. Mm-hmm. So I just want to commend you for this in every way. In every way. So let's go on to the packages. So Victoria, can you share with us all the different packages for the Business Growth Crowd?
Yeah, I mean, without going to nitty gritty of what each one offers, and there they are on the screen so you can see. We've got the light, which is £20 a month. We've got the standard at $49 a month, and then the premium at $99. And if you want to pay annually, you actually get 2 months of the 12-month year free. So it's $9.90 for the premium, $4.90 for the standard, and then £200 for a year's membership for the light. So there's something there for everyone. As you can see, all the different offers for each one. And we've just made it very, very straightforward. Now, at this juncture, I am going to tell you about our bit of good news, which isn't on our website yet, but I can tell you as an exclusive. So we have partnered with an amazing serial entrepreneur based in Holland, who I have known for about 6 years. Her name is Christine van Elteren. And hi, Christine, if you're watching. I did ask her to tune in, but I know she's busy in meetings. However, Christine created this wonderful platform in lockdown called Go Beyond, the Go Beyond network. So we're going to re-energize Go Beyond. Wait for it. We're going to create the Go Beyond crowd. And this is going to be what we call in the industry as our freemium. So if you haven't got any money, but you need to get into the community and you just need some help, okay, there'll be a light, very, very light touch. It's completely free. So just wanted to put that out there as our bit of good news on this subject. I will talk about the AI business that we're partnering with, which is in Christine's portfolio as well. But while we're talking about packages, we're very delighted. We will be launching very soon the free version, which means there's a free community as well as the paid for communities. So how's that, Madeline? You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, wasn't expecting that at all. That's phenomenal. And the way that I think and the way I download is how we can bring USA Global TV and Radio. So the mothership, the mother of Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, who's a public speaker and a public figure and a celebrity, in every way.
She is.
We would like to manifest Dr. Jacalyn being a celebrity speaker for the business growth crowd.
Well, she's got that gig already. It's already there. She's been so good to me, you know. Dr. Jacalyn, if you're listening, we love you. You're doing a great job with this this YouTube channel. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got some big players about to join us as well from Hollywood and Vegas and Dominican Republic. I'll say hello to Matt Willis as well, who's my very good friend in the Dominican, who's also a global super connector. But you know, Matt's incredibly well connected globally, politically, royal family, and all the rest of it. So I'm blessed to know all these people. But again, you know, collaboratively, we can do a lot together. So I would very much love Dr. Jacalyn to be a speaker at any one of our sessions. She's more than welcome.
Woo, Dr. Jacalyn!
She's just put a message in there as well.
Come on down. Come on up. Come on up, not down. Come on up. We're calling you. She's also got Dr. Jacalyn LLC YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Well, the product speaks for itself. She's an author, Dr. Jacalyn. Look at this great channel that she's producing. I mean, it's just so polished, it's slick, it's amazing. So no, all power to you all, the presenters, and Dr. Jacalyn, who's the captain of the mothership. I think it's brilliant. So yes, of course, anything we can do as partners, all of us, for the benefit of everyone, let's do it. I'm up for that. So
woo, we love that. We love that. Raise the vibration.
There we go.
The vibration going higher. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry, I get carried away with vibrations and energies right there.
You can't get let's all go. Let's just get vibrating, because look, the world as it is not a great place right now. We need to raise the vibration as much as we can, my darling. So let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what, Victoria? It was about, I was saying about the last program that I just presented, Talking Heads, about divide and conquer, in the way that you were saying divide and conquer as the old way. But what we need to do is create, conquer, and contribute.
Yeah, and include, not divide.
Oh,
inclusion,
exactly.
No division. Yes.
No division. No division.
I'm all for that, darling. And you know what?
Love it.
Look, I really want to talk about AI if we get onto that subject, because there's a big play here, which I think will be of interest to the audience as well. So
yes, please. The floor is yours, my darling.
Thank you so much. Well, look, as I said, congratulations, Dr. Jacalyn and the team, for such an amazing opportunity, and thank you for having me. As of this evening, I have now signed the final proposal with Business Grow Support, which is a wonderful AI business that's being led by Christine Van Alteren. And I am going to assume my new title for that business as Client Acquisition Director. So I'll be Client Acquisition Director for the Business Grow Support company, but also I'm co-founder as well of Elite Crowd Makers and co-founder of the Business Growth Crowd. Everything works together as one big machine. Now, what does Business Grow Support actually mean for our company being a community? Well, that means everything we've ever done on the human intervention side, whether it's social media posts, whether it's email marketing, whether it's any broadcasting whatsoever, will all be now driven by AI, which is really exciting. Business Growth Support is a tremendously successful lead generation business, and I'm very, very lucky and happy to be part of the team. However, by plugging the Business Growth Support machinery, AI machinery, into our company with all the communities and all the crowds, it's just literally going to take us to the next level. So we're really, really, really excited about this partnership. And as I said earlier, can't wait for the global US TV to be part of this. It's amazing. So yes, thank you. I wanted to say that quickly.
Congratulations on the new position.
Well,
so it's amazing. You're so hardworking. You're a mother as well. It's incredible. I honor you and bless you in every way. I feel honored and blessed to have you in my life and to know you and to be in the Business Growth Crowd. What would be lovely is the Business Growth Crowd, USA Global TV and Radio. So Business Growth Crowd is when you're in the meeting rooms and connecting, and then the people with the brand go on to USA Global TV and Radio and share their story. That's powerful. The two motherships.
There's so much we can do. There's so much we can do. We've got so much work to do. And I mean, Christine, we're going to be doing podcasting, like 3 to 5 minute podcasts, just little tiny things online. We can broadcast those. There's so much we can do as a collaboration, all of us. We've just also partnered with London Media Group in central London. So we now have access to a very beautiful podcasting suite in there, a showroom where we'll be doing some live podcasting stuff from London. But again, that's a partnership that I can bring to you, to Dr. Jacalyn. And this is how it can work. Yeah. Amazing.
Fabulous. Thank you. These are golden treasures. Victoria, I'm going to put you in a time as a spaceship, right? You're going 5 years, 5 years to 2030.
Wow.
What have you accomplished?
Wow. Well, I'll say what have we accomplished?
What we've accomplished through the mothership, on the mothership. What has the mothership accomplished? Read all about it.
We will have funded hopefully 100 businesses, I'm going to say, by then. We've almost finished one, so we'll have 100 in 5 years. That's doable, maybe more. We will have funded or helped to fund, let's say, another 100 blockbuster movies, we hope, because we're very entrenched in the world of Hollywood, and we've got that deal flow is doing quite nicely. What else have we accomplished? Well, we'll probably have, I would say, 5 years. We probably have, I would like to think, maybe 100,000 members. It's possible in the different sectors, So anyone in business is welcome. Health and wellness, we're particularly focused on. Entertainment, as we said, particularly focused on creative arts. And did I say real estate? I don't know.
No, you didn't say
real estate is the other one. Yeah, so these are the main areas. So I think we could, in 5 years, with the AI, let's call it our AI engine, because that's what it is. As soon as you plug that AI engine into this machinery, I think 100,000 is being cautious, but that's what I'm going to say. And we'll be hopefully the number one community of this kind in the world. I mean, I can tell you that there aren't any other communities where you get the funding, where you get the mentoring, you get everything in one place. And if there are, then they're very few and far between. So I feel that we have something new to bring to the world of networking. Yes, and it will keep evolving as well. So there is one other thing as well, which I can't really say too much about, but I think I will mention it just as a bit of something for next time. We are planning, we're very, very early stages of planning something massive in the US on the West Coast, which will certainly put anyone that's involved, obviously our own brand, firmly on the global map. That's all I can say at this stage. Maybe I can give you more details next time. But yes, that's the other big thing here. So yeah, that's our 5-year. That's my 5-year vision, shall we say? There's probably other things as well, but that's where we're at the moment. And obviously, you know, USA Global TV is very much part of that. You're very much part of that. So when I say it's the vision, it's a vision for all of us, because we're all in this together. So.
And how beautifully put and expressed. Your vision and your mission of the mothership. The two motherships need to dock on the same docking and go off. And I don't know, Mia, it's motherships now. Motherships. I just get motherships. Lots of motherships. So, Victoria, in the world that is of today, what is your, and maybe not to be so in a judgmental way, but from a compassionate way, what is your concerns for the world of affairs today in business? Not business. Okay, let me just rephrase that.
Well,
so what's going on in the world? What do you feel is the most important that needs to be addressed? From your heart.
Well, from my heart, okay, what needs to be addressed is, first of all, some of the things that are being fed into the minds of our youngsters online, I'm talking about, which, you know, a lot of it is good and it's needed, but some of it isn't, and it's poisoning their minds. So that has to be addressed big time. That needs a big clean up. And I just think we need to go back to basics with, you know, how people treat each other. And that could be spurred on from the fact of what I've just said, because the device and the scrolling is taking over our lives more and more day by day. You don't realize it. So I think all of that needs to be addressed. Obviously, we've got the obvious things with disruption in various parts of the world right now. And also disruption with how countries are being led. But that said, it's very difficult to run a country when those other things that I've just said before haven't been addressed, because you're then dealing with a population of, I don't like to use the word vigilantes, but you're dealing with a population of, well, I can do anything I want kind of thing. Do you know what I mean by that? It feels like there's no rules. It feels like anything goes. Well, I'm sorry, if you create a society where you feel like you can just do anything you want and anything goes, then guess what? How are you going to control that? It's like allowing your child to just do whatever they want and then saying, come back here. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm getting at? So now we've got these poor politicians, and I feel sorry for them. I feel so sorry for the world leaders right now, because everyone persecutes them, right? They're no good. And they might be right or they might be wrong, whatever. But I mean, try and run the country. Who else would want to do that job? Do you know what I mean? So I think we have to start with the fundamentals of what I've just said, you know, and also there's a lot of pressure on teachers in schools to actually fix children and fix their dysfunctionality. If they come from dysfunctional homes, the burden is put onto the teacher, but then the teacher can't do anything. I mean, everything just needs completely, you know, rewriting. And we could talk about this subject for hours.
we could, Victoria, in every way.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for sharing your heart. Thank you for sharing your skills and the mothership and
You're
the
welcome.
mission and the vision. And how can, for all our viewers out there, how can they connect and contact you, Victoria?
Well, the best thing to do, and Dr. Jacalyn's asking for dates, and I'm presuming she's asking about the speaking side. And so we have 2 more global member and influencer showcases coming up, and then the year is finished. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Another year has passed. So the next one is November 18th, and this is midday UK time. So that's going to be, what is that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 3. So that's going to be, I think it's 8 o'clock or 9 a.m. Eastern. Is that right, Madeline? I've got it written down here somewhere.
I think so. For the West Coast.
The next
West
online
Coast,
is midday UK
yeah.
time. 5 hours.
I'm still
West
trying
Coast
to get.
is too early. Yeah, unfortunately, this one can't be for the West Coast, but a separate one next year for the West Coast. Unless you really, really want to be there, then I think it's like 4 a.m. But we're not going to force you. I'm just going to bring up the screen now so I can get the exact dates and times. So it's November 18th. It's 6 a.m. Central Time, US, and it's 8 a.m. Eastern Time. 9 a.m. Brazil, so South America, and then 12 p.m. UK. So 6 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern. I know it's an early start, but it's very much worthwhile. So yes, so that would be our timings for that. And that's on November 18th. And the next one is the December the 16th. So they're the 2 sessions until the rest of the year. And then we'll start afresh next year.
Thank you for that, Victoria. Also, isn't the Business Growth Crowd going to be at the expo on November the 12th or 13th? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of our partners is the Business Show, which is the largest show in the world. Their show in Excel, which is in London, has been running now for 40 years plus. They got all the major brands there. And we will be there on the 12th and 13th of November. We'll have a presence there. So you're more than welcome to come along. It's completely free as well to attend. And yeah, it's a great show to be part of. And, there's about 5,000 exhibitors, 30,000 people walking around. It's really, really well attended. So if you do want to come to London and do some heavy networking, then make sure you're around November 12th, 13th.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Victoria. You've been amazing. You are a superwoman in every way. Supreme force, and your team, Chris and Nikki, and then of course the new partners, Christine.
Yeah, there's so many people.
There's so many, isn't there? There really is. In fact, we'll have to just do a whole program of dedications and accreditations.
Dr. Jacalyn's asked me about the West Coast of US Day. We don't know yet. That's 2 years away, that one. But trust me, you'll be the first to know. You will have the exclusive on this because this is a big one. Yeah.
Fantastic. And Victoria, please do come back for interview number 3.
Oh, anytime you want me to come back.
That will be absolutely fantastic because we haven't hardly covered all of it. We haven't covered all of it.
Every week something new happens.
Isn't it? Absolutely.
Every week something new happens. And I'll tell you this before I know we're going to go soon, but when I was young, I was networking very young at 5 years old, and I had this little club and I was selling these stickers and I called it the Fruit Club. I've never stopped connecting. It's something I've always done. It's in the blood, and it might be because I've got Irish, Sicilian roots. I don't know. But the fact, and USA roots as well, I have to say, my grandmother was born in Philly, so I am also American. So the fact is that, this is really dear to me, that interpersonal skills, networking is actually a dying breed. Okay. Hence, going back to what I said about the scrolling and the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Snapchat, these platforms are amazing platforms, but the screen time for the kids is unbelievable. And I'm actually in the process of talking to schools at the moment to see if we can run a pilot to educate the kids on how to network and how to bring out those interpersonal skills that may have been kind of suppressed. And I'll tell you this as well, we all love ChatGPT. I love it. I use it all the time. But guess what? That's switching off parts of your brain that you would have had to use otherwise. So just be wary of that, So, where it's great, but we have to be mindful that, if it's speeding something up, then it's taking something away from elsewhere. So, I would just say, look, I'm very pro collaboration, and networking is only a very small part of what I do. I would like to think I'm more a targeted connector than anything, and known for that. So if there's anyone out there who needs real serious help with their business, or they're at a crossroads, or they're a bit of a mind block and they don't know where to go, please do get in touch with Dr. Jacalyn and Maddie with the show, and let's see if we can help you, because that's why these wonderful shows are developed, is to educate and to support and help people. So just wanted to throw that out there as well.
Oh, raise vibration. Okay. Oh, we're running over. So I just want to say to anyone out there in the entertainment, or anyone out there, please do reach out to Victoria, and please do join the business growth crowd. With the entertainment crowd, big time, please just connect and join. You won't be sorry. Your life will change. You'll be open to a whole universe. Get on that mothership. Get on that. Okay, so the business growth crowd, thank you, Victoria Beale. Thank you to also Chris and Nikki as well. But to our lovely Victoria Beale, please do come back.
I will.
Love you, honor you, and bless you. And have a beautiful week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, see you, Victoria. Oh, I've got to just say thank you to our sponsor, the lovely Audie K. Barrier. He's international songwriter, and he's actually on some projects with the Business Growth Crowd as well. So, but we'll talk about that on another episode. Until then, have a fabulous rest of the week. Enjoy, celebrate, go online, check out the Business Growth Crowd, and come and join us on the 12th as well for the expo. Until then, have a great week. See ya. Bye. Oh, I'm Dr. Madeline.
Nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Horseshoe Farm has always been more than a destination. It's a living, breathing reflection of community, connection, and transformation. Once a humble family farmstead, it has evolved over the years to become a sanctuary for travelers, seekers, families, and friends alike. Originally reimagined by the Turchin family as an Airbnb property, the farm began its journey into hospitality with simple roots, welcoming guests to experience the beauty and peace of the sacred land. As word spread and the vision deepened, the property organically blossomed into a boutique resort, rooted in the values of slow living, intentional experiences, and the magic of gathering. Today, the Horseshoe Farm is a 90-acre experiential retreat that merges hospitality, wellness, and culinary excellence. It is home to the Stable Spa, the Silo Cookhouse, distinctive lodging options, and a curated calendar of events that nourish mind, body, and spirit. Our guest experience is designed to be both grounding and expansive, where the comforts of luxury meet with the simplicity of nature. At its core, the Horseshoe Farm is about transformation of land, of self, and of community. We are proud of where we've come from. We are confident in who we are today and excited for the road ahead. Hello, I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, also known as the Listening Mentor and President and Founder of USA Global TV and Radio. I had the opportunity, the pleasure of attending a retreat at the Horseshoe Farm just recently. I was so impressed with all of the opportunities that were presented to me in this glorious setting, as well as the highest level of customer service, that I've decided to put together a retreat at the Horseshoe Farm in Hendersonville, North Carolina, United States of America, June 3rd through the 6th, 2026. You can expect to have a beautiful time of relaxation combined with learning, community, collaboration. Do consider joining me in this wonderful opportunity to reconnect with yourself, with others, and with nature. For more information, email me at drjacalyn@usaglobaltv.com.
Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? In a world quick to judge, one book dares to reveal the hidden cost of silence. Discover Holy but Harmful: The Silent Sin of Judgment, How Hidden Judgments Destroy Relationships and Damage Lives, by Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. The Amazon #1 bestseller that's transforming the way we understand ourselves and the way we see others. Pick up the companion workbook to uncover your own hidden judgments and learn how to break free from them. Available now on Amazon and at fine bookstores worldwide.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents Tracy Cram Perkins, a dementia caregiving survivor teaching how to balance care with peace of mind. #1 resource for dementia caregivers. It's the book Dementia Home Care: How to Prepare Before, During, and After. Over 17,000 copies sold of this must-have guide. And now a testimonial from Tracy Smith.
If I was to describe this book to someone who is going through a similar situation, I would underscore how important it is to have some sort of a tool or a guidebook to help you through certain stages. And there's so many, it's such an unknown topic to the average person. And to have this as a reference is essential. It's going to help you get through it personally, as well as help your loved one manage.
To learn more, go to tracycramperkins.com. Tracy Cram Perkins is an award-winning author. She's also the host of Dementia Home Care television show. Watch it here on USA Global TV and Radio.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/USA Global TV. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting. We're building bridges and changing lives, one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dies. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.